morning. I'm Public Information Officer Melissa Blosser from Douglas County, and I'm here today with Christine Vuletich, Assistant County Manager and Chief Financial Officer. And today we're going to talk about managing the county checkbook. It's an exercise that we currently have going on in Douglas County. Good morning, Christine.
Good morning, Melissa.
I'm going to ask you the first question. I'd like you to tell us a little bit about managing the county checkbook. Was just launched on November 6th. Could you give us a little bit of information about that exercise and exactly how it works?
Sure. We're inviting citizens of the county to be part of a unique opportunity to manage the county's checkbook, which is a really important part of our priority-based budgeting process. As I think you already know, but for the viewers, Douglas County was the first county in the United States to implement priority-based budgeting, which has since become a best practice and has been recognized by the International City and County Managers Association, as well as the Alliance for Innovation in Government. So managing the county's checkbook is an online forum where participants are given $500 and they can divide those amongst the county's 6 priorities. And those priorities are economic vitality, a safe community, managed growth and development, financial stability, reliable and well-maintained infrastructure, and preservation of the natural environment, resources, and cultural heritage. So by dividing funds in the checkbook among these priorities, participants can emphasize which priorities are most important to them, just as they would in their own household personal budget.
Great. Great. Okay, can you give us a little bit of an explanation about going online and doing this? Why is this exercise important for the public? What does this mean to them, and how can they really make a difference by doing this?
Well, in the next few months, we're going to begin budget discussions for the upcoming fiscal year 2015-16. And hearing from our citizens is a really important part of that. The results from this online forum will be used in those budget discussions. And the Board of County Commissioners is very interested in hearing the public's opinion of how the public believes that their tax dollars should be spent. After all, it's their money. And they support this exercise 100%. In fact, over the last 2 years, over $2 million have been reallocated partially as a result of these online forums to road maintenance. Because citizens that participated really voiced their opinion, and that maintaining our infrastructure, specifically roads, was very important to them.
So how does managing the county checkbook forum work exactly? When users go online, how do they go about using this?
Okay, well, first of all, they can access it through the county's website, through the homepage, which is douglascountynv.gov. And then when you get there, there are 2 different options. So there's a quick 5-minute option where you can just take the $500 and allocate it amongst those 6 priorities that we just talked about. There's also an extended version. So this one takes maybe about 10 to 15 minutes, and from there you can go within each priority. So for example, well-maintained infrastructure, and there are sub-results in there, and so you could take your money and allocate it to different areas within well-maintained infrastructure. Also, after you go in and enter your checkbook, if you will, the software will direct you to a place where it says sign or join in. And this is a really important step, because if you don't sign or join in, even though you've entered all the information, it won't be counted in the forum. So as part of that, some basic information is asked. You will be asked your name and some other basic information, and that's really used just to verify participants, so that 1 entry per participant. So it's a verification process, and it is completely confidential. The county doesn't see anyone's name or any of their personal information. That's kept confidential, but what we do get then is some demographic information once the results come in, so we're able to see by geographic area what was most important to residents. So we can see residents up at the lake, what their overall strongest priority was versus those in Minden or Gardnerville or other areas of the county, which is really helpful. And then we can also see the information by age demographic.
Great. So when will these results actually be published for people to go in and look at and actually see?
Okay, well, the opportunity to participate in the Manage the County's Checkbook Forum will be open until December 19th. I think about 5 p.m. on December 19th is the cutoff time. Then the results will be compiled and they'll be presented to our Board of County Commissioners at their strategic planning retreat, which is going to happen in January. And they'll also be posted on the forum itself. In fact, as a forum participant, you can see the results as they're being posted. So that's kind of a great thing to follow. But then the overall results will be presented to the board in January at the strategic planning retreat. And then that will drive discussion as we go into developing the budget for next fiscal year.
Great. Well, we want to thank Christine for being here with us today and giving us this information. And we want to encourage you to go online and use this tool. And we also want to reiterate that your voice matters to us. We do use this information, and the board does use this information. We are looking at the results, and we do incorporate those into our decision making. Thank you again, Christine.
Thank you. Can I just say one more thing? Melissa's right. Everyone's voice matters, and we realize that not everyone can come and attend a board meeting. People are busy with their lives and other priorities, but this is a really great way that you can just take 5 or 10 minutes and really participate in your community and help us out. So,
Absolutely.
Thank you.